Before you report an issue, she always knows what is your issue.
My name is Florin Keremi. I'm in the technical department where we solve the technical problems of our Wi-Fi so that our client can be well connected and satisfied.
She'll be telling us more about most of the issues that we normally encounter on a daily basis. I'm your host, Lawrence Maina, and welcome to Konnect podcast alongside our tech, Florin. Hello everybody, welcome to Konnect podcast. I'm your host, Lawrence Maina, and we have a very special guest today. She's going to tell us more about herself, what she does, and welcome. Tell us what's your name, what you do.
My name is Florin Keremi. I work at Konnect, Wi-Fi company. I'm in the technical department where we solve the technical problems of our Wi-Fi so that our client can be well connected and satisfied.
Thank you so much for coming. And what are some of the issues that our client normally faces on a daily basis?
Okay. In any Wi-Fi setup, some of the issues that a client or an individual can encounter wakati wanatumia Wi-Fi, mara unakuta uko connected no internet, the most common and frustrating one. Unapata una obtain IP for like 5 minutes, you're still obtaining IP. Another one, ile hawapendi kabisa, slow speed. Another one, wanasema na connect natoka nje, na connect natoka nje. That hiyo tunaitanga intermittent disconnections, connecting disconnections, and then that one disconnections, and then they will say it's lagging or buffering, and then like the quality. Let's say if you are watching a 4K video, unaona tu quality haiko sawa. So those are some of the issues that an individual can encounter when using any Wi-Fi, not only Konnect. So that our customers can also say that we connect to any network. Unakuta sometimes slow speed, in a buffer. So those are some general problems that someone can encounter when using wireless network.
Yes, so you earlier mentioned that those are some of the general problems that customer normally faces on a daily basis. So we just dwell into some of the individually tutakuwa tuna get to know. First, you earlier mentioned about hii issue ya slow speed. So most of clients wanakuwa like ni internet yenu iko slow and everything. What normally causes this slow speed?
Okay, there are a number of things zenye zinaweza fanya slow speed. Wacha kwanza to deal na zenye zinaweza kuwa on our side before tuende on the customer side. On our side, yes, inaweza kuwa slow speed inakosiwa by signal issue. In all our regions we are using fiber. So fiber deals with light signal. So inaweza kuwa hiyo signal inafika, the light that is reaching your home iko interfered in a way, either by a faulty cable, a faulty adapter, or your router. Unajua router hizi ni devices tu. Kama venye simu yako inaweza kuamulia hiyo siku iko na technical issue, we develop two technical issue na you know it's ako katika box umepewa kuna like there are chips, zinaitangwa chips. Hizi chips za kukula, they are what hizo chips za kukula unaweza. Okay, okay. Venye tunajuanga kuna motherboard. Yes. Motherboard kila mtu anajua motherboard, si ndio kweli? Sasa hapo ndani pia kuna kama motherboard kuna two components twake. Juu ni device kama ingine inaweza malfunction, inaweza overheat. Yeah, that's true. Unasemanga umesikia imechoka, inaweza chapa pia. So those are some of the things that can cause a client akue na slow speed from our side. Nimesema there are two ways, from the client side, that is the device issue, and from our network side. So tumesema signal yako inaweza kuwa iko poa yenye ina reach your router. The causes that zinaweza fanya your signal ikuwe poa, either kuna issue kwa the fiber cable, hiyo ka connector unaonanga kanaingia kwa router yako, kanaweza kuwa na issue. Inaweza kuwa ni issue from the back, yani uko nyuma kabisa kwa main cables kuna issue, so hiyo pia inaweza cause slow speed. So now on your side there are a number of things that zinaweza cause slow speed. So hizo zenye ziko on our company side, there is nothing you can do about that. You just ukiona unapata slow speed, you pick up your phone, you call customer care, don't interfere with the router. Hiyo unasema hebu nipige ka restart kamoja kanoma. Ukipiga restart unaweza tupa kitu yenye iko kwa hiyo router, tunazitanga logs. Unaweza restart itoe information yenye ingesaidia ku troubleshoot usikuwe na hiyo issue tena. So ukiona iko na slow speed na zile vitu tunaenda kuongelelea aziko kwa device yako, your device is perfectly well and it's functioning well, wewe chukua simu yako ama you text kwa app yetu, kuna chat with us, utuandikie I'm experiencing slow speed, and for the best action like usaidike sana, attach a speed test. Like kama unapata 1 Mbps, that is not good speed. Attach hapo, waambie hii speed iko sawa, usiwaambie tu unapata slow speed. Hapo tutashughulika. Unaweza watumia WhatsApp, Facebook.
We have this portal whereby kuna ile after kwa portal chat with us. If you have the Konnect app, we have that platform imeandikwa chat hapo hivyo chini. Yes, so that's
there are so many ways unaweza tuma and you attach evidence, napata hii speed. Ndio hata ndio like uweze kusaidika haraka. Now tume deal with the company.
So una advise customer not to restart the router immediately after experiencing the issue.
Yes, don't restart it. Juu inaweza kuwa iko na ka information fulani imestore. In experience, technical issue after a very few time range, like 1 day or 2 days. Restart inaweza tupa hiyo information. Technician akienda kuangalia hiyo from the systems, anaona hii router haina shida, hakuna logs ishatupa. So don't restart your router, just call the customer care and utasaidika. And then kuna sasa your side. Unaweza kuta uko na tablet na uko na simu. Simu inasoma 1 Mbps. Laptop inagonga 50 Mbps. Hiyo huwezi kuwa network issue. That will be a device issue. Ndio tunakwambianga ni device, ndio unasikianga unaulizwa ni device zote ama ni moja iko na slow speed. So a number of things can cause your device to have slow speed. One of it is kama device yako imekaa for long. Like kuna mtu ina running kama server. 1 month haijawahi pigwa restart hata kidogo, ina accumulate everything.
Ako TikTok, ameingia wapi
everything ina store hizo makashe, anatumikiwa charging. Simu inachokanga like I'm using the Musliman language, kuchoka like so unaona it wears down venye unaitumia hivyo. So a restart hata ukilala ukiamka unaamka ukiwa fresh. Wewe simu yako hata ukilala bado umeiacha imeconnect kwa wifi, inaendelea tu sijui kufanya, ina run kama server. So if your device, when you encounter slow speed, try to restart your device first, and then you connect and check, then you do a speed test. Kama inaendelea kwa hivyo, there is something called browsing data. Haijitangi cache. We have been using the term cache for a very long time.
Cookies and
yes,
caches.
Cookies and caches. And cookies mtu anafikiria ni hizo there's a time I thought you know, we are not all about like I thought they were cookies. You see these cookies that are sold, yes. No, I'm wondering cookies.
Until you become that
until you come and realize, oh, these are the cookies.
The browsing histories.
Ukiingia kwa browser yako, Chrome, watu wa Brave, sijui nini hizo zote. So unaingia, kuna place, kuna kuanga na 3 icons on your top right. Ukiziclick, ukiscroll down, kuna place inakwambianga browsing data, clear browsing data. Hiyo I clear data yako, like so unajua ukisikia data unaona kama it's very important information. No, it just clears those accumulated caches. Like ukiingia kwa website kuna zile caches zinakipiwa, ukiingia huku na wewe umekaa na device yako for like a whole year, hujawahi clear cache, hujawahi restart. So when you clear those caches, it can help to improve your performance. The performance of your device. It can increase the performance of your device, inaweza kupata signal vizuri. And then kuna there's another aspect. Si simu zote zinaweza pata the same speed. Unaweza sikia client anasema, mbona napata hapa 50 Mbps na huku wengine kwa 20? That means there's an issue. No. devices function differently.
There are some, let's say like one device, it has like a certain number of Mbps na ingine iko na a lower of the
Yes.
Mbps.
No.
So how would you like explain that venye mtu device moja ina si speed, another iko na that speed?
Okay, ni kama let me use this
Unajua
thing.
kuna wengine anasema mimi nataka ikuwe kama hii.
Okay, unaweza kuwa let me use I love bikes. I love bikes.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Now, huwezi compare uko na Captain ile ya kitambo
You
na
mean the
msee.
motorbikes,
Yes,
not the bicycle?
No, the
You know
motorbikes,
how to
my
ride
friend.
bicycles, but
So,
the motorbikes.
the motorbikes, now that one is, I will tell you later if it's really needed.
You can
So,
proceed.
there is the sport bikes. It's all my sport bikes.
Yeah.
You can't compare the speed of the sport bikes
Yeah,
and the speed of Captain.
because they have different CCs.
Like,
The
kuna the
performance is
power,
different.
like ndio maana unaonanga kuna simu zinatoka expensive na kuna zingine
Horsepower.
the horsepower, yes. Thank you, the good term. The horsepower. Different phones have different horsepower. So huwezi expect simu Samsung hii imetokea ikuwe the same na Samsung ya
Ama
kitambo.
performance zikuwe the same.
No, the performance cannot be the same. Another thing that can cause slow speed, so don't compare phones sana. As long as your speed iko sawa.
And how would you address this issue whereby a client amekuapproach anakwambia, and I've been having this low speed, so I've done everything, nime clear browsing history, nime restart device yangu, hata nime disconnect router. You see those client mwenye akiona tu kaishu kadogo kametokea hivi, ametoanisha router, sijui ameanza kudisconnect mawaya and everything. What are some of the advantages zenye client anaweza pata in time, maybe at a time yenye amechomwanisha hizo mawaya? How would you advise that client mwenye anakimbia direct ku interfere with the router?
It's not good. There's definitely no advantage in that because unaweza enda kuchomoa hiyo kitu uvunje hiyo ka connector. Those connectors are very fragile. Unaweza enda kung'oa, unajua technician anajua ni wapi na finya na toa.
Yeah.
Wewe na wewe sure. Unatoanisha yote na cable. Unatoanisha yote na create another problem yenye ungesolviwa hata remotely. Your problem hata ungesolviwa, ungepigia tu customer care, the customer care wange escalate to the technical department yaangalie vizuri, remotely solve. When na uking'oa hiyo kitu, it will be more a disadvantage for you. Unaweza haribu hiyo. You know fiber cables, they carry light. So wakati umebend, actually there's another one we have left behind. You can also check either the cable that is going inside your house kama kuna pali imefinywa. When that fiber cable ikibend, the light is obstructed, haiwezi pass through. So the strength of the light that is reaching your router is very small. If it reach very small, your speed is slow, you start buffering, you start hanging, unashindwa kuconnect. So you can check juu unajua hata watoto wanaweza ekelea kitu maybe kama imepita somewhere interfere, and then using'oe cable, don't touch your router. So maybe kama umerequestiwa utusomee MAC. That one is when you are allowed to touch your router, usome MAC. When you restart it, tumesema inaweza lose some information that can be crucial for solving the problem. Ukienda kung'oa cable unaweza haribu. The connector is very fragile, unaweza vunja, unaweza ng'oanisha vibaya. Even the antenna zenyewe, they have small cables inside. If you hizo cables zikikatika, you not get wireless connection because they are the ones which are transmitting the wireless connections. The ones zinaitangwa antennas.
The antennas.
Si hata kwa radio ukitaka ione ile radio ya kitambo unaifanya hivi lakini ya connect usizungushe, acha tu ikae hiyo masikio mbili hivi ina transmit router vizuri.
So in simple terms, usi-interfere with any,
usi-interfere na router.
Issue, just report.
Uambie mimi sijaguza router yenu iko na issue, kuja uangalie. That is. Lakini ukiguza unajua hata utakuwa na guilt. Kuna mali niliguza.
And maybe unaweza uliza mtu, have you interfered with the router? Anakuambia hapana, hata sijaiguza, but in real sense unajua pia hiyo kusema ukweli, the person that you're talking to anaweza kuwa able kuangalia, maybe inaweza kuwa damage in another way. So
yeah.
And so there's another issue that I want you to address since we have you in the show, and most of these issues unapata na client during a certain certain season, maybe unapata, maybe it's rainy season, ama another, maybe the client anakwambia it's raining, so sina internet, kunanyesha. Does the rain affect these signals?
No, ours is fiber to home. It's fiber Ethernet. It's going through cables. So unaona cables are insulated. We don't use transmitters and receivers, no. So if we were using transmitters and receivers like the old model, hiyo tungesema mvua imekuja imemwagikia hiyo transmitter vizuri, like it's interfering with the signal. But you see, the fiber is a cable, it's Ethernet, it's protected. There's no attenuation. Attenuation ni wakati kuko na loss of signal strength. Like signal inaenda inakuwa signal strength inaenda ikikuwa kidogo, but kwetu haiwezi fanyika because it's going through a cable, it's protected, it is sealed by a cable, hiyo nini ya cable. So unaona inakuja mpaka kwa nyumba yako ndani, hauja connectiwa nje, umeconnectiwa ndani, so the rain cannot interfere with your connection.
Your side as a technician, what is that one thing that a client mostly misunderstood?
Okay, now we can there's this aspect.
Yeah.
Our devices, our packages are very affordable and flexible. 720, ukiona wakimeandika 721 device, inakuanga device moja, mwezi unalipia 720. Imagine, I did the calculation. When you pay 720 monthly, you know you are paying 1 bob 1 day.
You mean?
No, 1 bob 1 hour.
You
because
so
there are 720 hours in a month. 720 hours in a month. You must have
done that calculation.
And there are 720 hours in a month.
Yeah, that's true.
And you're paying 720.
720.
So every hour, ile yenye unaendanga kulipa, have you ever had 1 hour 1 bob? Bundles, even no. No, here in Konnect, you are paying 1 hour 1 bob. When you buy the 720, it's one device. If you want to buy duo monthly, you pay 1,000. If you say 1,000 minus 720, how much are you being left with?
280.
280. That means if you, for the other device, you are paying less than 1 bob 1 hour. That is way cheaper than even the other ISPs. So there's some, like, there's this misunderstanding. When you buy one device, you can, the way the network is designed to make a vizuri, inakuanga 720 one device, 280 one device 1 week.
Yeah.
And you know 1 week up 168 hours.
Yeah, that's true. 168
168 hours. How many shillings are you paying for that device every day?
Ni pesa kidogo sana in general.
And then we have duo 380 for 2 devices 1 week, the same 168 hours. And then we have the 24 hours, which one the one that you buy 80 bob one device. We have the weekly, which is 140.
Like client wanna feel like if I'm connected to so many devices, that will cause the speed to be slow. You understand?
No. Ours is dedicated speed. Hiyo yenye unasema nimeconnect device hiyo inafanya, tunasema not all devices perform the same. Unaweza kuwa yako inafanya like you have a very powerful device model mpya, iko na specs mzuri. You know, every device has something inside it. Like simu yako iko na something called the NIC, Network Interface Card. Inaweza kuwa wireless ama wired kama unatumia laptop. So it depends hata kwa hiyo model hiyo equipment yako. Tuseme the same way na gari. Mercedes, let me use the sports bikes. The way
you really
sport
love bikes.
Naenda bana, wezi compare na Captain. I don't hate Captain. My first bike to run out to try riding was Captain. That's why I usually use it. It's tall and very difficult.
You also tried the sport bike. That's why the comparison comes between sport bike and the
you
Captain.
cut that part out. You cut that part out.
So Florine, so since we have you here, so we have so many questions to ask in regards to technical things that happens with let's say the routers, some of the technical things that clients wanakuwa experience on a daily basis, but because they don't have that understanding, they normally don't understand what it really means. Unaona, let's say for example a client ame report an issue whereby anasema router yangu inawaka red, router yangu PON is blinking abnormally. How will you advise that client, let's say for example report such an issue?
Okay, our routers are different. When you umeona, they are not like the normal tender routers. When you say to me, they are not like the normal tender routers. They have like different sections for different aspects. Unaonanga kuna Wi-Fi, kuna PON, kuna power, kuna LAN 1 and LAN 2.
And there's LOS.
And there's LOS. Now let's start with the most common one, LOS. It usually blinks red, and you know red is warning. Even kwa traffic light, ikiwaka red uanze kuvuka utagongwa na gari. So
inakwambia hold on.
So yetu ikiwaka red inakwambia hold on, there is a network issue. So when it blinks red, inamaanisha si tumesema fiber inatumianga optical light. Inamaanisha kuna shida na hiyo light venye inakuja. Either imekatwa mahali ama kuna pali imeblokiwa IPT. Imekuwa na technical issue. So ukiona imeblink hata usikae kuangalia can I connect, can I restart my device, can I do this one. Hiyo isikusumbue. Chukua tu simu yako polepole. You can decide either to chat kama that is the means you have now at that moment, ama una decide upigie customer care simu haraka haraka na itakuwa solved. They know what to do after you have reported it's blinking red. And then there is something called PON. PON inafaa kuwaka. It's not supposed to blink. When it's also blinking PON,
it's flickering like
yes, inakuanga na technical issue. Inakuanga inaenda like kupotea. So unaonanga hata nini like inakwambia naenda. Tuseme ni ile inakupeanga signs and symptoms of going.
That is one signs of kwamba
network problem
is supposed to
like inaenda
sasa kwa detected a technical issue.
Yes, that's the right word. It's detecting technical issue. So, and signal yako itakuwa sawa. At the end itaanza kublink PO. Ita blink red. Ama kama kulikuwa maybe ni kakitu kamefinyilia power, let's say unaona kuna hii cable inaingia kwa bedding. Let's say kuna something that had happened lakini ilikuwa momentarily down. Ama kulikuwa something on our system zimefanyika lakini it was temporary, like imeenda chini ikawaka, it will blink PON then it will come up. Lakini kama itaendelea kublink PON until signal ikuwe lost, ita blink LOS. Hizo zote ni vitu hazifai kukusumbua kwa nyumba. Those are things that you cannot handle. The only thing you can do, ukiona ina blink hivyo, your network is being disrupted, wewe chukua simu, it is your right, you call customer care, they are 24 hours available, they will help you solve the issue. And then kuna ile aspect yenye unaona I blink kwa Wi-Fi. Now that is the only part that inafaa kublink kwa hiyo router yako Wi-Fi.
Ifai kuzima at any given time.
Ifai kublink.
Ifai inafaa kuwa on ama
inafaa kuwa on all the time because it's the one that is broadcasting. So unatumia wireless, inakupea hiyo wireless signal. So ikizima, that means haupati the signal, hauwezi ona SSID yetu. You can't connect. So lazima ikuwe inakwambia anatoa network you connect, anatoa network you connect. And then we have another one, the line 1 and the LAN 2. LAN 1 and LAN 2 hizo zinawakanga wakatumeka Ethernet cable. So ukiulizwa na customer care how many ni ngapi zinawaka, hata kama unaona LAN 1 na LAN 2 zinawaka inamaanisha umedunga cable mbili, moja imeenda kwa either your TV or the other one imeenda kwa laptop. Inawaka kuonyesha there is connectivity
of the Ethernet cable,
yes, to your device.
Yes, so most of the clients maybe at a time when maybe amezima router ameiwasha tena, so you understand that it will blink red for some few seconds. So most of the clients wana assuming that ikiwa kai red immediately that so stability.
Yes, lazima stabilize. Hata unaweza sijui kama ni simu za kitambo ikiwaka ukijaribu kupiga iendi right away. Hizo ni za kitambo.
Zile za kitambo. So in general, at any given time that your router blinks red on LOS, that generally means that the router itself has a technical issue. Probably can be an issue with your router, like you mentioned, can be an issue, maybe there's a technical issue maybe in that area, the building itself. So it's good that at any given time that your router blinks red on LOS, na ime persist for some few, like for 3 to 5 minutes of time, kindly that is to mean it has a technical issue that needs to be addressed. So kindly get to just reach out to our customer service, or just give us a call, text us, utueleze you're having this issue and the issue is going to be sorted immediately. Now, since you mentioned that you are in a technical department, there are some of the issues that our client normally faces, like let's say for example, client makes a call and asema me, I'm having this issue and router yangu nilizima, so I've been using signal from your neighbor. At that time that client mentioned that anatumia signal from your neighbor, you personally, when you check on the system, will you able to get to know what is the exact root cause of that client issue, ama that router has to be what will you advise that client? Lazima yake router on?
It's good to, it's always advisable not to power off your router. Ni kama ujaribu kupigia mtu simu mwenye amezima simu yake, you will not be able to go through.
Definitely.
Yes. Now if I try to remotely access your router, it is not sending me, it's like I say hi and you're sleeping, you're not saying hi back.
Tick ni moja.
Yeah, tick ni moja. So unanigrade na nikatika moja. So it's always good to ensure that you're, hata kama ifanyi, you feel like you're using your, kama ina blink LOS, leave it, don't turn it off. Ndio tuangalie on our side tuone issue ni gani. Kama ina blink PON, haiwaki wifi, that is not your work. We iachie hapo, kuna wenye wanafaa kufanya hiyo. So when you turn it off, we cannot access it. Nitaangalia tu nione inaniambia offline. That there's nothing else you can do about that one. That inaweza kuwa issue, ikuwa technical issue, like ikuwa the physical issue. No, in network there is many layers. Kuna technical, kuna the physical layer, the data layer, the network layer, the transport layer, so many layers. So inaweza kuwa layer yake ilikuwa the network layer. Like the layer that yani issue yake ilikuwa mtu anaweza isolve remotely. Na wewe sasa umeizima, mimi nitasema hiyo router iko offline, hebu ticket. Acha aende angaliliwe. Imagine sasa utangoja ticket yako ifikiwe. You have to wait for the technician to get to your ticket ndio akuja kusolve. Na ni kitu mtu angesolve that time.
So it's
alafu yeye akuje apate physical layer, it's okay. Akwambie washa router, then we go to the back. Like it's a roller coaster of
so in general, what you're trying to say is that a client should report this issue, because you find like the client maybe anaweza kuwa na assumption ya jumewaka red maybe ni issue yeye azime router yake akidhania.
No, don't shut it down. Juu hata inaweza kuwa like kulikuwa na glitch somewhere
na
resolve. Pena wao uzime uanze kutumia ya neighbor nayo itakupea slow speed, buffering, lagging, network issue.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Now let's talk about sometimes you find that clients and a report issue. I'm not getting the prompt for me to input my M-Pesa pin, or let's say for example this client anapata ile inamwambia copy, ama the prompt option is not there. You understand? So what are some of the things that our clients should do during that particular time, and what mostly causes that thing?
Okay, kuna ile situation unajikutanga tunakwambia there is an STK push. Usijisumbue what STK means. Wewe jua tu ni STK, zile abbreviations, so you don't mind.
The STK.
Okay. Now inakuanga issue on the Safaricom side. You know, we are not the ones who are providing the. You see, unalipa na M-Pesa. M-Pesa is not Konnect app. It's not wallet. It's what? It's Safaricom.
So it's linked to the Safaricom.
It's venye tunasemanga ni external factors. That one is not from Konnect. Usiseme like umelipa imekataa kuchukua automatically. So ukilipa unaona inakuletea hiyo active subscription, inakataa kukuletea. Si like ni Konnect on our side. Sometimes inakuanga ni Safaricom, they have like service issue, like wakati kulikuwa na ball watu wanacheza hii World Cup. So many people are doing transactions, and it can make maybe their servers to overwork or overdo or lag. Those issues, they are not on our company side. So sema Konnect nimelipa au mnakula pesa yangu, no, they are not on our Konnect side.
Mara zingine inakwambia delayed payment. It's not us, it's usually Konnect, Safaricom side, not Konnect. So and then there is another aspect to introduce, ndo usigo uje, so that you don't wait kutumia customer care that M-Pesa message or the M-Pesa code ukiwaambia hey, can you activate this? No, we have introduced a new feature in the portal. Feature in Kiswahili is called what? Hapo sasa.
Okay, we have introduced a new feature or a version 2 of our portal. Okay, version 2. Yes, we have released
that is
a version 2 of our portal where you can activate. Tunasemanga DIY.
Do it yourself.
Do it yourself. Now we don't want you to do for you.
Can
we
do
have
it
said
yourself.
Tulisema Konnect is affordable, reliable. It's reliable. No, we want reliability to come in this way. Wewe unaweza deactivate hiyo payment yourself. Ukiingia kwa portal kuna hiyo section yenye unaweza paste, kuna venye inasemanga confirmed, then inakupea transaction code. Inaanzanga mostly na you take just that code, not the entire message. You take that code, you copy it.
The code that starts with the U, eh?
With the U. You just copy it, you paste it there, and then it will give you, when unaonanga ukiangalia kwa app yako ama kwa portal, unaona the active subscription showing in green. Inakuanga usually in green, the one that is active. After umeiweka hapo, you confirm as long as your payment is legit. Hapa si pale watu wenye wanacheza kama wao, no. As long as your payment is legit,
it will only confirm
the legit ones.
Transaction code.
It will automatically generate a new active subscription for you to add your MAC addresses to. Kama umelipa duo inakuproducea ya 2 devices, kama umelipa ya 3 devices inakupea 3 devices.
It automatically picks the subscription that you had selected.
Yes, automatically the payment you have done.
You've done.
Yes, because it's a reference. Like
when system zetu, it will only activate for 2 devices
yes.
For 1 month. Eh? Okay. So as we finalize this podcast, thank you so much for coming, Florine. Our client, I guess, they've really learned a lot, because they've been having this assumption that I may have been doing this and it's not connecting. Maybe they feel like I'm trying to pay. This is definitely your problem. You understand that? So thank you so much.
It's not our problem.
Yes,
it's not our
like
problem.
you mentioned, they've understood. Thank you so much for coming. I guess there are something that there are so many things that our client have learned, and they will continue learning as we continue hosting so many people in this podcast. Thank you so much for staying tuned to Konnect podcast. This is another episode where we were having our very own tech Florine. She has taken us through all the procedures that we wanted, all the assumptions that we had with the internet, what it means when the router blinks red. Namelewa, do not touch that router. Sawa. Usiseme nimejaribu kuiconnect, disconnect.
Move the antenna. Don't move the mosquito, please. Let it upbeat.
Ati nimemove na high connect. So thank you so much, Florine, for joining us, and until we meet again in another episode, your host Maina Lawrence, and this has been Konnect podcast alongside our tech Florine. Stay tuned to the next episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode.